I'm here with Tina Madden, who's CEO at Meetings and Incentives Worldwide. We're here in New York for the Mice Big C-Suite Summit. Thanks for joining me, Tina. So I thought we'd sort of start out at the beginning. So you came into the industry from a financial background, is that right?
Yes.
Just wondering how that's shaped the way you approach leadership and business growth, but also, I guess, how you came into events from finance.
That's an interesting story. So it's a family business. And I got my accounting degree, was at a CPA firm, and realized that I hated it. And I was bored in my cube. So we had this wonderful family company running meetings and events. So I came over and joined my sister and went from there. I think having that finance lens and coming from that angle versus up through events gave me a different perspective. I right away looked at events as an investment, that the client should get a return. Yes, it's an experience. It also shaped my leadership style. We focus on service and customers and accountability and rigor and all of those pieces that come, I think, from having that finance side as well. So that balance worked really well for me.
Yeah. How many years have you been doing the event side of things? It's
more than 30.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how have client expectations changed over that period, and what are they asking for now that they weren't before?
It's changed a lot. I feel that what clients are asking is more sophisticated. They want more of a consultative approach. They want us to understand their business. They want us to understand their problems and help solve it through events, not just plan good events. They want us to have that same high level of consistent quality regardless of team members that touch events. And they really want us to drive outcomes at the end of the day, like what are we there for? Why are we having this meeting? And more around the return on events, which is very difficult to prove, of course.
And has that been a more recent change, that proving the outcomes and also proving the value? Because I think maybe before COVID there was a lot of, oh well, we've always done this so we'll continue to do this, rather than going, actually why are we running this leadership conference, or why are we bringing our salespeople together? Is that more recent, or has it been a gradual thing, do you think?
I feel like it's been whispered about for a long time, and historically we talk about the value of events in this industry, but there's been more emphasis and more priority on it in the last, especially couple years and since COVID. I think that people have to talk about it more as an investment and prove the reason. However, we still see such a high demand, so people know that it's driving outcomes. It's just tough, and I think that a lot of the AI and tech advancements are going to help us all be able to show engagement and show sentiment and do all these things. So I think it's going to come to fruition now.
I'm quite interested to sort of see what you're seeing on the incentive side. I know that's quite a big part of your business. Are they now coming back? Is the incentive travel side of things still quite strong?
It's stronger than before COVID. I think they value it more. Even when there's been budget constraints, depending on the industry the client was in, they will find a way to make it happen, even if it has to be less winners or done in a different way. But the bar is very high. And I think our problem with loneliness across the world, in cultures and organizations, everyone, I think that being together and incentive, it just keeps, I think people have not lost the fact that the high value of it.
Definitely. And how are you seeing the programs themselves changing? Is there is there a want for like new experiences, new destinations? I've seen a lot of talk about more free time and.
Definitely more free time. We have a portion of our team credentialed around neuroscience and thinking of it as more human-centered. So how can you space out the agenda or ensure people they're getting that time to process information? Inclusivity from the sense of neurodivergent, how can they absorb the information, as well as someone that has a different type of brain in all senses of it. So it's really cool to see our clients embrace not working around an agenda, but working around the humans in the room, and we're having a lot of fun with that, and I think it's really creating a big difference.
So is that a new thing, your sort of neuroscience?
It's 3 years.
That's really interesting.
Whether it's little touches or big things on incentive programs, but just understanding smells and the way the memory works and cortisol levels and just everything around it.
Yeah.
So there's already
new expertise to sort of create that division, was it?
We had a consultant come in and credential a lot of us at once, and then in-house grew a few experts that's been pushing it out and operationalizing it.
So In today's market, what do you think separates a good event, a perfectly good event, to something that really does drive that behaviour change and really does drive the outcomes?
I think a good event is well run, people enjoy it, they walk away saying that was fine, that was great. But when it comes to big transformation or big impact, it's really thinking outcomes and having that human connection, and everyone feels they belong. They walk into the event feeling informed, the messaging goes through in post-event, and it really it amplifies what the customer was trying to do, and that delightful energy and experience. We talk to our teams a lot about energy levels and the positivity and just, bringing what that event is about.
And I like the word that you use, belonged, as well. I think belonging is really important as well, isn't it? To feel that you belong in the room.
Right, if it's someone younger that's never traveled, they don't feel they're part of the team yet. It could be a million reasons,
Yeah.
but to really look at that and curate some of your communications before the event to make sure those people are good walking in the door.
Meetings and Centre for the World is obviously a female-owned business, and you run it with your sister. How has that shaped the sort of culture and leadership style of the company, would you say?
I believe women have such an advantage as leaders in our space. Reason I say that is that our culture with my sister and I, and also other leaders, and it's very people first, nurturing, compassion, communication. We talk a lot about our one team spirit, and that's about passing the baton wells in events, but it's about working together. But there's a lot of that goes into events that I feel that women can really embrace and drive in an organization. We have a very high bar, but mixed with the right kind of support. So that's where that quality keeps going. And so people feel cared for.
And you were named one of the most influential companies recently in the US M&I sector by Skift, so congratulations.
Thank you.
What have been your biggest highlights and sort of lessons learned personally, would you say?
I would say resilience, consistency, listening to your customers over and over and over again, listening to your people over and over and over again, just to stay relevant. And I feel that honor means the most due to our people's hard work and the struggles we've gotten through. Like, those moments mean more than anything. They've made us better.
Yes.
But again, it's consistency. I would say even a bigger thing though is staying true to your values, even when it's really hard. And even when your P&L does not seem that you should do something for a customer or whatever. So even if the P&L dictates something different, which goes against my finance side, do what's right for your people and customers and stay true to your values no matter what.
Yeah.
That's my biggest one.
That's interesting. And what are your values?
Quality, like from a business side first, I would say family, quality, caring for one another, communication, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. And what do you think will be the sort of biggest trends that will shape this sector over the next sort of 3 to 5 years?
I would say the first one would be more human-centered, intentional, relevant events. I think quality over scale and quantity for events. People want it to be meaningful. Number 2 is for sure tech and data. We know that AI and automation and the way we're gonna have access to data and manage it, it's gonna be a whole different world, so it'll help enable that. But the key there, and we obsess about this in our organization, it's the balance of human touch and smart technology. You cannot, if it goes unbalanced, it's a problem, right? It takes the soul out of what you do with the quality or critical thinking. And then which leads to the third, I would say investing in leadership in your people. Change management, leadership skills, things that, to me, companies don't always invest enough in, is going to be more important than ever. How do you get people being strategic thinkers, but operationally excellent and navigate hard challenges, right? So I would say those 3, in my opinion.
One other thing that's obviously come up a lot today is the M&A and the consolidation that's happening. You're independent.
Yes.
Is that
and that's where we want to stay.
Yes.
And we feel it's unique and beneficial to our clients because, again, that we can focus on our people and our clients and not have to listen to someone else, right? We can make our own decisions. So we're very steadfast in that. We want to remain a private organization and keep growing the way we've been growing. So
Brilliant. Well, good luck with that.
thank
you
you.
so
I
much
really
for your
appreciate
chat.
it.